Welcome back. They say technology is always changing and evolving. We are going to address that by bringing back Lou, Abid, and Romain to discuss the latest tech news. Hey guys, welcome back.
Thank you, Catherine. How you doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. So, all right, let's start off our discussion today. I have a pretty funny story. We all know that Facebook is a huge part of all of our lives, as sad as that really sounds. It's integrated. Yeah, all right. Have you been living under a rock? Come on. So basically, you have to be careful about what you post on Facebook. We've heard a lot of horror stories, so this is along those lines. A woman in Detroit recently was removed from a jury because she posted on her Facebook status that the defendant was going to be found guilty before the trial was even really underway.
Oh, wow.
So I guess the message was discovered by the defendant's lawyer, who obviously was like, okay, what's going on? So he notified the judge. The judge was so angry that she even had to appear before him, I think, to discuss the issue. And he ordered her to write a 5-page essay on the rights to a fair trial, as well as pay a $250 fine. So what do you guys think about this? It's pretty ridiculous, right?
Yeah.
Really weird. That's a pretty lenient punishment.
It
is,
so?
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
5-page essay? That's like, grade 9. Like,
I mean,
lines. I will not post stuff on Facebook.
I mean, I'm guessing it wasn't a murder trial or anything.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Well, the defendant got lucky, right? I mean,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's not complaining.
Yeah, I don't know.
Did she post that he was guilty or not guilty?
She said it's going to be a lot of fun voting the defendant guilty, ha ha ha, or something like
so the
that.
defendant's not happy about
Yeah,
that.
definitely not.
I mean, but this is something that, this is certainly a different kind of category in terms of what you're posting, but people post a lot of different stuff that you would think is inappropriate. Maybe, you're going to break up with your boyfriend or your girlfriend, you post it on Facebook, and then everybody else knows before you, type of thing. So, it's just a problem that we have. It's just that everything is so easily accessible, and we're able to broadcast ourselves, to everybody in a matter of minutes.
You post that itch cream thing?
What?
Remember from earlier in the show?
I told you it wasn't mine.
Right.
Sure.
Someone just was setting you up by putting it in your
wasn't mine. I
wallet.
was holding
Probably
it
one
for
of these
somebody.
guys. Yeah. All right. So yeah, basically it's pretty ridiculous, though. But you really got to be careful about what you post on Facebook.
Yeah.
Well, actually, speaking of Facebook, I have a little bit of a story. Google could be the new quote-unquote Facebook killer.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah.
Nothing is ever going to take down
listen
Facebook.
to this. Apparently, it's in the works. All right. Now, everybody would think Facebook is invincible, right?
Yes.
I mean, with 500 million users, that's half a billion users.
If you have a movie being made after a social network, that's pretty big.
Exactly.
The creator is one of the world's youngest billionaires.
Yeah.
There you go. So very few companies come to mind that would have the cojones to take on Facebook, right? But Google are doing just that.
Wow.
Yeah, apparently they are, it's still in the works, and they're being dubbed, like I said, the Facebook killer. Okay, and it might be called, the working title is Google Me.
Okay.
Not bad.
Yep.
Catchy.
Yeah, it's
I
pretty
like
cool,
the
right?
title.
Google Me,
That's what everybody does anyway, right?
Yeah, that's right,
Yeah. I mean, so what's the whole concept behind it?
Well, basically they're going from the gaming angle. They're trying to get a lot of gaming companies on board, all right, to compete with Facebook, because they have to have an edge, right?
Definitely.
So that's what they're trying to do. And basically the reason they're doing this, they think, people, think that they're doing this for the money, really.
Obviously.
Of course.
There's so much advertising. That's where pretty much Facebook makes their money from, advertising, right? Just those links on the side and those ridiculous ads about getting married and just weird stuff. But that's where they make their money, and it kind of makes sense that Google wants to jump on board and try to, get a share of that profit that Facebook's making.
500 million person pie, really.
But I mean, do you guys really think that anything can compete with Facebook? Think about all the other Facebook imitators.
At this point, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I really don't think so.
That's the great thing about technology. You can't be certain. So, you know what? Google might come out with something so ridiculously good, that just pulls people away. I mean, before Facebook, there was High Five, MySpace, and those things were big.
But now they're virtually obsolete.
Exactly,
That's
right? You wouldn't have thought someone, sitting in his, university dorm.
Harvard
would,
dorm.
Would make something that would have users from all over the world.
That's a fair point, yeah.
But when it comes to technology, I don't think we can ever be too certain.
Even if it were to, have any running competition. It would take a very long time.
That's true.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
Because
true.
the thing with not everybody is very tech savvy and quick to change once
Yeah.
they've become used to something.
I agree.
So with Facebook, what they've developed is pretty much a fan base of people that are comfortable, know how it works, know how to use it. So they really have no need to switch. Once people are comfortable, they won't do that.
That's
Yeah.
a good point. Yeah.
I think especially with, maybe some people in the older generation,
Yeah.
like my parents personally, I've told them they're never allowed to ever get Facebook.
They actually listen to you.
They actually did listen
Wow.
to me. They respected that. But, some of my friends' parents have Facebook. Some of them, even their grandparents have
Yeah.
Facebook.
Wow.
So I can't see somebody like that who it probably took them a bit of a push and a shove to even get it in the
Yeah.
first place to be like, oh, well,
Time to
let's switch
change,
over.
yeah.
You know?
Your parents probably do have Facebook, just under a different name.
Yeah.
They're,
And-
they're watching.
and they
they're watching
change their
you.
Thanks,
privacy settings.
Romaine. Thanks. I'm gonna have to look into that now that you scared me a little bit. All right.
So
moving on from Facebook. What about Apple? They're always coming out with new technology, right?
When are they not? Like it's,
When are they
Yeah.
not? Exactly.
not hear about
So
Apple, yeah.
the latest thing from them is Apple Television. It's a new development. It's like a device basically that can be plugged into any newer TV, and it allows users to rent TV shows and movies from iTunes, Netflix, and sites like that. It's also going to be able to display any multimedia from a computer connected to a Wi-Fi. So they're charging $1 per TV show, but here's my question. Who is going to use this? You know what I mean? People that don't have cable,
Nobody.
Yeah.
'Cause
right?
to be honest, nobody. I don't think anybody really watches TV that much anymore.
No.
Everybody watches things online.
I
and-
watch Rogers
No,
on demand.
Yeah.
I watch.
That's all I need, really.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
No,
Fair
I watch
enough.
a lot of TV. You know what? On the weekend, if you're bored and you really don't have anything to do, you just watch.
Yeah.
I watch some TV. I won't lie.
Yeah.
But are
But I
you-
mean, I'm not willing to pay
$1
$1
for
for
a
every
show.
show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
I'm with you. I think that too, and I think a lot of cable users, like you said before, already have like on-demand programs where they
Exactly.
can access
Exactly.
those
Yeah.
shows without having to pay extra for them.
So
It's
now
part of
I
their
need to buy
package.
a different machine
additional-
that will give me on demand, which I already have with
Yeah.
my cable
Yeah.
at home.
Well, I
okay.
think-
And you pay for it.
And
Yeah.
yeah.
I think they're targeting people who don't so much have cable, but I mean, even still,
Yeah.
are they really going to be willing to pay for it? That's the
But
question.
logically
right?
speaking, they don't have cable. If they don't have cable by now, they're
won't
not
get
gonna
it.
be
They're
like,
not
Yeah.
gonna get it.
oh, I was waiting for this.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't think it's going to be
No.
the next iTunes,
Yeah.
but I guess time will tell. Tune in after the break where we keep discussing all the news in the ever-changing world of technology.